What's up guys, it's Sal from House of Gaia Pythons. So in this week's video, I'm gonna go and do something a little bit different. Things have kind of calmed down a little bit here. You know, we had a group of ball pythons that all kind of hatched around the same time. And I'm just gonna kind of go over what's left in our incubator for the season. And I'm gonna go over some of the females that are coming up to size for the season, as well as some of the males that we have that should be starting their first season. So I'm really looking forward to that because a lot of the males last year that we were using, they're a little bit more simple than the stuff we have for this year. So we should be hatching some pretty cool stuff if everything goes well for this next coming season. That would be 2022. So really looking forward to that. But anyways, let's just jump right into the video. All right guys, so first I'm gonna start off with what we have left in the incubator. So we have 3 clutches in there right now, and then we're also expecting another one to drop, I believe on October 11th, so should be in a couple weeks from when you're watching this video. So really looking forward to that. So what we have left in there, we have our yellow belly pied male to a cinnamon het pied female. We have 5 eggs from that one. One of them is a boob egg and it's not looking too great, but you know, this year has taught me that sometimes those ugly eggs still make it fine, and the babies have thrived from those eggs. So we do have 5 eggs from that one. The second one we have is our banana Mojave pied male to another cinnamon het pied. And both those cinnamon het pieds are actually sisters. And I believe they're 2011, so they have some age to them. So they dropped some nice clutches, but the banana Mojave pied to the cinnamon het pied, we got 7 eggs on that one. So really looking forward to possibly hitting some Mojave cinnamon pied females, or just some Mojave pied females. That was kind of what I was aiming for on that clutch. And to go back to the yellow belly pied to cinny pied, obviously I'm hoping for some yellow belly cinnamon pied females, just because I love the yellow belly pied stuff. And I like cinnamon pied stuff. I wish it had a bit more pattern, but that's okay. I'm still okay to work with that. We can bring Enchi and Pinstripe into there later, as they'll help push a little bit more pattern into that project. The next 2 clutches were sired from my Fire Clown male. So the first one is our Fire Clown to our Pastel Lesser Cinnamon Champagne female, and that clutch is also in the incubator right now. So I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm really hoping we can hit quite a few champagne het clown stuff or combos, especially with fire and cinnamon. That's kind of my aim. I want to try to hit fire, cinnamon, champagne het clown females because I think that project is really nice. I know Iris made some cinnamon or some champagne stranger clown stuff, and I really like the look of that. So that'll be kind of the direction I'll be pushing eventually down the line. So the next one would be our Fire Clown to Pastel Mojave Cinnamon. So she's the one that's still due to lay, and just really hoping for some cool combo het clown stuff that I can hold back once again. So those are what we have left in the incubator for the 2021 season. So let's jump into what we have for 2022. So exciting stuff for 2022. So we'll go over the males that we have first. Just because I feel like we can kind of push you can see those males and then see which direction I'm going with those males. So we're gonna start off with the pewter DG here. The pewter DG, he is getting up to the size. I believe he's just about, I think he's at 600 grams now, maybe a little bit more. But he is producing sperm plugs, so I'm gonna give him a go this season. I'm gonna be trying to put him to definitely getting him into some pied stuff, and then also just pushing him towards some other heavy codom stuff so I can get some hets for the future. But really, the goal with him this year would be to be able to make some pewter double het DG pied combos. So I'm really looking forward to using this guy. He's really, really nice. I love Desert Ghost, and I wish I had more of it. So the next male we have here is our clown pied male. So unfortunately, he is deep in shed in this video, as you can tell. So with this project, I mean, I could put this guy to anything and I'll be happy, to be honest with you. But some of the girls he'll be going to, which I will show in this video. So he'll be going to our Enchi Blade Het Clown female, which he's already had 1 lock with, which is awesome. She is already developing follicles, so I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, hitting some Enchi Super Blade clowns het for pied would be insane. I forgot to mention he is actually a blade clown pied, so we still have that chance of hitting the Enchi Super Blade Clown het pieds. So that would be amazing. I'm also gonna be putting him to the Pastel Orange Dream Blade 66% het clown. Now she was also sold to me as a possible Enchi, so she could she could have Enchi. I don't believe she does, but once we hit up to that video, you'll be able to tell a little bit easier. I'm also going to be putting him to our double het clown pied female. I wasn't sure if she was going to make it this season up to size, but it seems like she's going to. Knock on wood, she seems like she's passed that wall that we all hate. So I'm hoping if I can put him to her, hopefully we can produce some more clown pieds. That would be mind-blowing to produce clown pieds in our second season, so fingers crossed. But yeah, what I was gonna say is that we're also gonna be putting him to some other stuff. We just have to see how he does. If he keeps eating and he's breeding, then we'll keep putting him to different animals. And luckily, because I have the ultrasound, we can keep an eye on his or on the girls and kind of put him in as needed. So another male that we have up to size this year is our Orange Dream Enchi Cinnamon Vanilla Cream Boy. So I'm not going to be putting him to too much this season, to be honest. I really want to have a recessive season this year, whether it's making visuals or hets. That's kind of my plan. But I am going to be putting him to an Enchi female, and then I also have 2 single gene fire females that I'm going to put him towards, just to try and recreate some more vanilla cream combos, especially with Orange Dream. And because he is a double allelic animal, meaning the Enchi Cinnamon is allelic and Vanilla Cream is obviously an allelic animal. So every baby that comes from those clutches is either going to be Enchi or Cinnamon, as well as either Vanilla or Fire. So to me, at least, if I'm going to produce some stuff that's non-recessive, at least I can, no matter what, I'll be hitting 2 gene animals on every egg. Plus there's always the chance of getting Orange Dream or Super Enchi with the Enchi. So, and I can also produce super fires and stuff like that. So it should be a decent pairing, or a couple pairings anyways. But I am really pushing towards recessive stuff this season. I want pretty much all my babies to have het clown or het pied or het DG. Okay, now that we've gone over the males, guys, I'm gonna push over to the females. So I have some quick videos of each one. And we'll start off with the double het clown pied female. So as you can see, I just upgraded her to the 5540 tub. She's about, I believe she's 1,250 grams or close to that anyways, and still eating well. So I'm gonna keep feeding her, and I'll probably start ultrasounding her around 1,300 grams and just keep an eye on her. And we'll see how her season progresses. I'll probably pair her a little bit later compared to some of the other females, but again, we'll see where she's at. Next up is our ultra male female, and I forgot to mention when we were talking about the clown pied male, this is another pairing that I'm really excited for. So if this ultra male if she starts eating a little bit better, she hasn't been eating very good for me, but if she does eat a bit better and I can see that she's building follicles, I'm definitely going to be pairing that blade clown pied to the ultra male. Absolutely insane. If we can produce triple het ultra clown pieds, I will. My mind's gonna be blown like that. I think that's such a cool project, and you know, it's nice to start trying to grow up those hets. You know, especially with a project with like triple hets or going for triple visuals, it's really important to start these projects early and hold back those females, because it's very tough finding stuff like that, and if you do, it's going to be very pricey. So I want to start holding back as much as I can for that project. So next we'll move on to the Mojave Vanilla Het Clown female. I love this girl. She was eating super well when I first got her, and then she just kind of stopped at 1,000 grams, and I tried for quite some time. I'm stubborn, and I try to keep them on frozen thawed rats, as we're not allowed to have live rats here in Alberta. So I was being stubborn, and I finally just gave in, because I was like, you know what, I want to get this girl to size this season. So I started feeding her live ASFs, as we do breed our own ASFs here. So I switched her over to live ASFs, and she's been doing awesome on live ASFs. She's crushing it. So I think I'll be able to get her up to size, really hoping so. And the plan for her is to get my fire clown to her. I absolutely love vanilla cream clowns, and I think Mojave vanilla cream clowns are going to be insane. If you take a look at Mojave vanilla creams without clown, they are amazing. So I think adding clown is going to make for a really cool project. So up next we have our Enchi Blade Het Clown. So we already went over the plans for her, obviously, but we're basically going to be putting our clown pie to her. And because he's a blade as well, we're shooting for Enchi Super Blade Clown Het Pieds. I am not a huge fan of blade and clown, as I know most people aren't. However, I feel like once it's introduced into pied, as you can see, or as you saw with the male, I feel like it gives a different look. It's not quite, it's reduced, but it's not quite as extreme. So I think I think blade into pied is the key, and I think blade got kind of pushed to the side because no one likes it in clown, which is fair. Some people do, some people like the reduced clowns, but I think we're kind of going more towards the direction of busier clowns. So anyway, to get back onto it, I do think blade inside of clown pied won't have the same reaction from what I'm seeing anyways. And if it does, whatever it's doing, I like it because I like the look of that blade clown pied boy. So hopefully we'll see where that direction goes. But anyways, that's the plans for her. She's a beast. She's a really good size to her, and she is starting to build. So next up, we have that pastel orange dream blade, 66% het clown that we were talking about. Once again, that blade clown pied is going to be going to her. She's starting to build. I really hope this girl proves out because making some orange dream super blade clown het pieds would be insane. Orange Dream, I think, is just an amazing gene to get into clown pied. I don't mind pastel as much when it's in clown pied, but I don't really want to be hitting too many pastel clowns as we all know they tend to brown out. However, once we get DG into that project, which is another thing we will be getting into the future, I won't mind having pastel on my clown pied stuff. So, but that'll be in the future. That's way down the line. But again, really aiming for an Orange Dream Super Blade clown het for pied. Alright guys, so this is a pretty long video. I don't want to go over every female, but those are kind of the main males and females that I'm looking forward to this season. So it seems like it's going to be quite an exciting season for us here, and I'm really looking forward to producing some more combo hets, as well as actually producing our first visuals, visual recessive stuff. So I do have two clutches in there for chances at pied, so we hopefully will be able to hit our recessive stuff this season still, but next season will be a little bit better. I'm really looking forward to producing some het DG stuff and just some clown het pied stuff, and even possibly clown pieds if I can get that double het up to size. So I hope I didn't bore you on this video. You know, I just wanted to do something and catch everyone up on as to what's going on here. You know, we picked up some really nice stuff going into this next season, so I'm looking forward. I'm always looking forward to the next season, but the following season always is on your mind, right? Because you have new males and you have females that should be up to size. So I'm really excited. It's been an awesome season so far, and I'm really looking forward to the next one. So I hope you guys are too. Make sure you're staying positive and focused out there, and we'll see you next Saturday.